probably the biggest award I've ever accomplished.
All right. Hey, coaches, how y'all doing?
Good, yeah.
We are live with Coach Tim and Coach Allan. So what's going on? How you feeling today?
We're talking about these volunteer awards we got.
Yeah, we're talking about this award, man. I think this is probably one of the most important awards I've gotten. You know, for the simple fact that it's all about community service and servicing your community,
right,
and making a difference in your community. And when we went to pick up this award, I was just kind of listening to all the people who were chosen to win this award. And by far, man, when they said free football, it was it just stood out. It was like,
well, there was silence in the room. And there was probably 1,000 people there, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
The room went completely, when they heard the word free, you heard about 5 seconds of silence, and then you heard about 30 seconds of low mumbles. And I had to say, Tim, that it was a little anticlimactic for me because I wanted you to have the opportunity to say something to all those people because I feel it's important and you've got something to say that those people need to hear. And we accepted the award. It was great. It was fantastic. We got our picture taken. Okay, this is all great, but you know, the speakers, they're telling us what we did for the award, but I wanted the people to hear it from Tim.
Right.
That would have been nice. You know, I'm sitting there next to him, kind of hitting him, going, "Yeah, you're gonna have to speak. You're gonna have to speak. You're gonna have to speak. You want to say something? I want you to say something." And he didn't get the opportunity to. And I think that all of those people in the state of Georgia that are recreators, as they call themselves, would benefit greatly just to have Tim share his vision with them to just help spread the good word. Agreed?
Yeah. I would have loved to got up there and said why we did it for free, and to tell them why, and to tell them why we made this choice to do it for free. And I would have said to myself, and I would have said to them that Jesus died on the cross for us for free. And I kind of felt like if that man gave his life away for us for free, and share a little bit more about my life and why I chose to follow Christ and stuff. So this is our church, this football field. Man,
well, what do you think? I mean, what about the impact that has on people's lives and those young men's lives to hear it from adults?
I mean, it's amazing because, you know, we were able to do it before practice, and the crazy part, it wasn't required. The kids had the option to come, and they all came. They all came, and they got to hear these men, these coaches, these Christian coaches, talk to them about Christ and what he could do for them and what he has done for them. And I thought it was like the perfect platform because we had real live testimonies. We had
from
young people who were hungry. They were so focused, and it was amazing, man. Because sometimes you feel like you have some restraints on you because you're doing stuff in the public and stuff like that. But you know, God has prepared us how to do it. You know, and we know if we do it before actual practice time, we could be faithful in Him.
Well, awesome. You know, Tim, you pat me on the back and hit me on the shoulder, but I mean, in all honesty, you're the one who changed my life. You know, I was working a job and had it all wrong. I had everything all wrong. I was thinking backwards and, you know, putting money in possession and, you know, trying to provide for where it wasn't supposed to be. And, you know, you helped me see that. I quit my job. I walked away from it, walked away from a substantial amount of money and started a foundation. Said, you know what, we're going to do good things. You know, I don't need this stuff. It's not what's most important in life. And, you know, we're gonna put this stuff to work. We're gonna put this money to work and, you know, improve the quality of people's lives. And, you know, hopefully that's going to catch on year to year as we grow our program and try to take it to other communities in the state and get to reach out to some children that are in other areas and then go national with it like you talked about earlier. I mean, wow, that what a dream.
Man, and it's great to be free and not be tied to the money.
It is.
You know, they say on the dollar, bill it says, "In God we trust." But do we really trust God or we trust the money?
That's it.
And I always try to tell people, like, that's why they put it so small. In God we trust. You know, and if we can really start to focus on God, right, and not the money, man, we can change this place. This place could be changed.
That's what it's about. See those 3 kids over there? Y'all can't see them? That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Them 3 guys over here. I saw you guys sweeping out there. I said to Tom and Jim when they left, I said, that's why Tim is such a great father. I'd see TJ out there with a broom sweeping out our shed. Everybody says, ask Tim all these questions about everything. You want to find Tim? He's right there. He's right there in that shed somewhere. Getting blocking dummies out.
Yeah, get blockies, cleaning up the house, man. That's my house.
Yep.
I don't clean my house, but I clean that house.
Yeah.
That's my house over there. It got dummies over there. It got everything we need to teach a kid how to play football the safest way.
Nice. So coaches, tell me how you all make this wheel turn for NFL YFL. How your operations go?
Man, we just wing it, right? Right. We just come. Sometimes
He's saying talking weed. That's weed, but
he's more of the organizational business type guy.
No.
You know, my wife, his wife.
Yeah, I'm gonna interrupt them. They say behind every good man is a great woman.
Yeah.
And we both are very fortunate that we have that behind us.
Right.
Yeah.
But we're just cogs in the wheel.
Yeah.
Links in the chain. You know, you ask our board members, and they're gonna say we're both worthless because we don't do anything. But we have some board members, past and present, the Owens, that they work their tails off. They make Tim look good. I don't know what they do for me, but they make you look really good.
They do.
Organizing, putting all this together.
Oh my goodness.
But we're cogs in the wheel. I mean, I can mention the Hildebrands, who were past board members that, poured their heart and soul into this program. For us, when I was invited to be on the board, the Dawson family that poured their heart and soul in to help us build it to where it is now, and everything is a growing process. And Lord willing, hopefully one day Tim and I will be able to go out and try to do some other things to help communities, and we can have other people pick the ball up with what's happening here and run with it and help it grow. I mean,
Pastor Brent too. Don't forget.
Yeah, Pastor Brent.
Yeah, who's
and Coach Brent. He's working hard.
Yeah. There's a lot of people. Matt Dawson was definitely, a big part of this whole program.
He was
from the start, man. He put his heart and soul in it. And help us get it off the ground, basically with this organizational structure.
I remember when we started, I was like, how in the world do they have time to do all that crap?
I don't know, man. Those people were dedicated, man. Well, God really blessed us with some great people.
Well, He's continuing.
He keeps growing it, man. He keeps growing it because He knows what we're doing is for the right reasons.
You got some visitors, coaches.
Yeah, I got the boys.
Yeah, man, that's what it's all about right here.
Mine's at home cleaning his room right now. he stayed with a friend last night and he got home. I'm like, you need to clean your room. But Dad, I'm like, no but Dad stuff. Get your tail up there and clean your room.
I bet he got his bling on though.
Oh, he wore, by the way, that's mine. Tim's wearing my ring. That's my ring. He stayed with a friend last night and kept his ring with him and slept with it all night. And then we got some pictures of some other guys on the team falling asleep with a ring on their phone, on their finger.
Now, coaches, are they on any of your teams?
Oh yeah, all these kids on our team.
Yeah,
Tristan,
this
on
guy
our
right here.
10U.
Okay.
He's on the 10U team. Tristan, holler at him, Tristan.
Tell us.
All right. TJ's on the 12U team.
Yeah.
Eddie's was on the 10U team.
What?
11U.
11U team. 11U team.
It's all those hard hits when he was playing football. He forgets. You got to watch Tim.
Yeah, all the hard hits. I'm trying to keep kids from having those hard hits now.
Yeah.
That's why I coach football. Because
it.
I don't want them to use their head like I use mine.
Guys, hey, did y'all have fun playing? Tristan wants to what?
So
What?
guys, how was your season this year?
Terrible. This is horrible. His team.
Hey, keep it real. They were terrible. They were 0-10.
0-10.
They didn't play 10 games.
But I tell you what,
But did he learn?
he learned and he grew spiritually.
Yeah.
Right.
He
Hey,
grew
that's what
spiritually,
matters.
man. And that's the most important thing.
Eddie,
you know what?
How was your year?
I had a short year.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can tell you about his team.
Okay.
I'll give you the synopsis. We played. The Bad News Bears. My team. I love those kids. That was the greatest experience for me coaching ever. First game of the season, we played a team in Duluth, and they absolutely just annihilated us and then some. We didn't score a touchdown. I think we got one first down, and it was like 52-0 they beat us or something crazy like that. I try to block it out of my memory. It was so horrible. And last game of the season, to tell you the growth of the team with a bunch of first-year players, I sent Tim a selfie from the end zone. They had a game, and he took my son. I tell him when they have games that I'm coaching up here, I was like, well, my son is now Lester, so you're adopting Grayson. And he would take him to the game. We won the final game against the same team that killed us first game of the season, and we won 24-6. And I was right down there in the end zone with the score, holding my phone up with the kids behind me, taking a selfie to send to Coach Tim. And I was getting all these texts going, no way, I don't believe it. And the coaches on the other team couldn't believe it. They were a little upset, to be honest with you. They were a little hot under the collar about what we did to them. But, hey, this is our house.
Nice.
Right?
Now, Coach Tim, isn't one of these players the one who scored a touchdown in the championship game?
Yes, TJ scored a touchdown. What was that play, TJ? You scored a touchdown. Halt, right? That's our off-tackle play.
Nice.
And that's when we're going to block down and kick out, and we're going to be the boss. And we're going to push it in there. So we got Hawk and we got Hercules, man. We got some real cartoons. We ain't got no Superman. We got Hawk and Hercules.
That's right.
He said empower the kids with words.
With words.
Yeah,
with words,
use the word.
Man. Yeah, with words, man.
Now, coaches, was there any kid, I guess their first season, that actually progressed from when you first started practicing?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have one kid in particular, and I'm going to mention his name. It's Griffin Evie, who played with me, and I mean, let's just be honest. At the beginning of the season, he really wasn't that good, but his heart was always in the right place. And you know, there's two things that Tim preaches in my ear all the time. Coach Brock, you got to talk about attitude and effort. You have to talk about attitude and effort because you can't coach that. You have to make sure that the children come in and they have the right attitude and they give you 110% effort. Griffin started the season, didn't do very well, and we just kept searching for a position for him as the season went on. And finally, I moved him to safety. He played a lot of flag football, never tackle, and I put him at safety. And I, just spent time back there working with him about reading the quarterback and explaining to him how it works. And he actually got an interception. And
nice.
I would say him and a few others that were, really improved from start to finish, which is rewarding for me as a coach. But it's not necessarily me. We had 3 or 4 other coaches on the team. Coach Andy and Calhoun played a part, and Tim Allan. And we had some coaches that really did a good job, spent some time with the kids to help them grow as players. I'm a small part of that. I have to go to Tim. At least I'm smart enough to understand that I'm not a football guru. So I would go to Tim, and midway through the season, I went to Tim. I was like, Tim, I can't make this offense work. What'd you tell me to do?
Go shotgun wildcat.
That's it.
Simplify. Let's execute.
Yeah. So that's what we did. We started winning football games.
That's what football is, man. Football is simple.
Yeah.
And you put kids in the positions to be successful and have them execute, man. But I had this one kid, Trey Childress, when he first started, didn't want nothing to do with contact. And, me being a fullback, me playing in the NFL, that's one thing I can't tolerate, people who don't like contact. Because I've been having contact my whole life, right? So, we do these drills at the beginning of the year, and I would see guys get in line, and certain guys get in line, they'll go to the other line, they'll go to the back. They'll never end up in the drill.
Yeah.
And